I'm going to show you how to mix colors. I decided to go ahead and make this as an example. So what I did was I drew a circle here, here, and here, and then I connected them with these lines to make a triangle. These are the primary colors. This is red, yellow, and blue. Then in between those circles, I made some more circles, and I connected those with some lines to make the secondary colors. So for example, between blue and yellow is green, and between red and blue is purple. I labeled them so I can remember what colors to make them. In between red and yellow, this would be orange. And then I drew some circles in between those primary and secondary colors so I can make the intermediate colors. Now I'm going to go ahead and start to use paint. I'm using watercolor, so first I need to wet my brush. I'm going to wet the yellow and paint this one yellow. Y stands for yellow. I'm going to put a little bit of yellow right here on this dot and a little bit right here on this dot because I'm going to need yellow to make those colors. Now I'm going to wash my brush. Now I'm ready to use the green. So I'm going to go ahead and wet the green and paint this G green. And I'm going to use a little bit of that green and mix it in with the yellow while it's still wet to make a yellow green. And I'm also going to add a little bit of green to this dot. Now I'm going to wash my brush and I'm going to go ahead and do the blue. So I'm going to paint the B for blue and then put a little bit of blue with this green to make a bluish green, an intermediate color. So try mixing colors with paint, or if you don't have paint at home, you could use crayon. So here I have some orange, and I can just use the crayon to color this orange, and then I could color this red. Then in between the orange and red, I'm going to color the red very softly, barely pressing on the paper, and then color some orange on top of it. I'm going to continue to layer the colors to make an intermediate color, a red-orange. I could also do the same thing with colored pencil. So if you don't have paint, you could use a yellow, and then you could just lightly color some green over the yellow, and it will make a lighter green or yellow green. So experiment with color mixing and use whatever materials you might have.